This is an appropriate way to dress. I'm covered. You are dressed like a whore in front of children. Are you teaching children to be whores? Are you teaching children to be whores? Is that what you're teaching? What are you trying to teach these kids? What are you trying to teach? Look how you're dressed. Look how you're dressed. Look how you're dressed. If a woman dressed like this, you're not a woman. You're a man, sir. Sir, you're a man. You're a man.
When you think about it, really, bringing drag performers together with little kids is kind of a perfect relationship, and it's kind of like drag performers are clowns.
Different is special.
Today, readings take place at libraries, museums, and other cultural centers in more than 30 cities across the country. Some are small affairs, but many, like the one in Washington, D.C., play to full houses.
That our public library was going to be hosting a drag queen storytelling hour. There was shock, dismay in the whole city, in the whole area of Acadiana, when realizing that this pro-transgender program at the public library was targeting 3 to 6-year-olds. This is something that our tax dollars should not be going for, the corruption of the youth. The youth, the children, those are our future. To think that those that flaunt a seedy lifestyle, defying themselves by their sexual activity.
Library council meeting last night that I'm pushing the trans agenda. I'm pushing an overly sexualized agenda.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Do you want to touch my hair? No.
And for the children and the people that support it are going to realize that this is going to be the grooming of the next generation.
That's the whole goal, is to make kids that aren't used to seeing something like me more comfortable to seeing it.
Michael likes to twerk. Now, does anybody in this room know how to twerk?
Turn around. And shake your butt. Shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em.
It was a first for this branch of the public library, too.
Yes.
We have just confirmed that a registered child sex offender has been reading to children at a Houston public library as part of its drag queen story hour.
A media spokesperson for the library confirms one of those drag queens, Tatiana Malanina, is really Alberto Garza, a child sex offender. In 2008, he was convicted of assaulting an 8-year-old boy.
This is Tatiana Malanina, my sister from Queens of the Week.
A lot of the core values of being a drag queen, love, acceptance, joy, laughter, self-expression, are values that we want to instill in our kids. So I think it's really important that we bring this program and we spread the joy of reading and the joy of just spreading love.
I am Todd Nickerson. I'm a non-offending pedophile. I am part of one of the most hated groups of society. No question about it. We are the scapegoats du jour. I'm campaigning for better treatment of people like me. We're non-offending pedophiles. Most people, when they see somebody they're attracted to, do they automatically think, oh, I want to jump on them and have sex with them? So it's the same with us. It's just, we just happen to be attracted to kids.
I'll show you at the side so you get a better view of it. And you crouch down into this sort of position here, so your bum's sticking out. I hope you're taking this all in. And then you just move your bum up and down like that. And that's twerking.
What has this world come to? It's come to a world where drag kids actually exist.
And people do ketamine on the couch.
Hello? This is DarthNews. This is a distress call. Can anybody hear me? Over. I repeat, this is DarthNews. Welcome back to DarthNews. So I was thinking about it, and I honestly think that the most important videos that I produce are the ones where I talk about protecting our children, and the ones where I call out these sick kitty diddlers that are harming and permanently hurting our children. I think that the number one priority of an adult, in the back of their mind should be to protect children at all costs, at all times. Even if you're not a parent, it's important to protect children and make sure that they're not being abused. So when I hear stories like this, it just boils my blood, because this is one of those I told you so. I fucking told you so. I've been saying this forever. So So anyway, a Milwaukee judge, who also happens to be the president of an organization that promotes Drag Queen Story Hour, is busted for child pornography. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you know how fucked it is that they're brainwashing these children at such a young age. It's disturbing. I mean, you got these creepy ass drag queens that look like fucking demons from like drag hell, from gay hell. They look like they're terrifying. I don't know how anybody would. Anyway, I don't know. But you put these creepy ass drag queens, and not all of them, but many of them have been charged with sexual abuse. They have been charged with, sexual offenses. There was a couple of drag queens who were on the sex offenders list, and they were still doing story hour. Like, I mean, it's fucked. And now to see this judge who happens to be gay and a huge advocate for the LGBTQ community, the dude is a sitting circuit judge. I mean, Jesus Christ. And he's promoting Drag Queen Story Hour, and he gets busted for shitloads of child pornography. So forgive me if I'm raising a few eyebrows when I see, drag queens talking to 3-year-olds. Creeps me the fuck out, man. Creeps me out. Drag queens don't creep me out. Drag queens talking to little kids kind of creep me out. Sorry, Anyway, fortunately, criminal charges are expected to be filed against Mr. Blom on Wednesday, and he was arrested in Dane County just the other day. So if you don't mind, let me just reiterate. This guy is a Milwaukee judge. He's gay. He's a longtime LGBTQ activist, and he's got a husband with 2 adopted children. He's the president of Cream City Foundation. I mean, that name in itself is just, it sounds so wrong. I don't know. Cream City Foundation? That's sketch. But it's an organization that promotes and funds Drag Queen Story Hour events, just until a couple months ago. Now, I know this might be controversial, but I don't believe that this man should have the right to his children, his adopted kids. I mean, get these adopted kids out of there. I don't care if he doesn't have sexual attractions to his kids or not. The dude's a pedophile. Get his kids, adopted kids, away from him. Because you never know what the fuck they're doing to adopted kids. Fuck, man. But if you haven't heard of the Drag Queen Story Hour, those are events which, men dressed as women read books to little kids at public libraries. So this Milwaukee County Circuit Court Judge, Brett Blom, was arrested Tuesday on the tentative charges of possession of child pornography. The State Department of Justice announced. So he's fucked, man. I mean, he's fucked. There's no way out of this. But I mean, I could have told you. I could have told you somebody up there was diddling with some child prawns. I could have told you whoever was in charge of this fucking, sorry. It's just what these elites do. They're all just a bunch of pedophiles. Hollywood politicians, doesn't fucking matter. Dude, do not let your children go to Drag Queen Story Hour. Okay? I'm just saying. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if this dude was into hardcore child pornography, who knows how many of his affiliates or friends who are drag queens are also into it. Just don't take the risk. No, there's no correlation. I'm not saying there's any correlation between gay people and pedophiles. Okay? I mean, straight people are pedophiles, gay people are pedophiles. If you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile. Okay? Doesn't matter, what your sexual orientation is. But the problem is, in the drag community, it's not just it's hyper-sexualized. And I think it's fucked up to have kids being exposed to that kind of sexual, very adult environment. I don't think kids should be exposed to that kind of environment, period. But that's just my opinion, okay? You're all entitled to your own opinions, okay? So the pedophile circuit court judge, Brett Blom, who's 38 years old, was taken into custody by special agents with the State Division of Criminal Investigation, quote, following an investigation into multiple uploads of child prawns through a Kick messaging app account in October and November of 2020. Now a 44-page search warrant, holy shit, 44 pages, god damn, that's a lot of pages for a search warrant. I thought it was just like one piece of paper, like, here's a search warrant, get the fuck out of my way. 44 pages is a lot. That's a lot of paper for a search warrant. But the 44-page search warrant filed Friday by the DCI special agent said that investigators found Blom using the username DomMasterBB and uploaded 27 videos and images containing child prawns. 2 of the files were uploaded at a Milwaukee County government building, the search warrant said. Holy shit. This motherfucker was uploading child porn at a fucking government building. Holy shit. These people really think they're untouchable. They must honestly think that they are untouchable. That's like the worst place to upload fucking child porn. You should never that's okay. To me, but I think it goes without saying. Obviously, no child should ever, under any circumstances, be subjected to such sick, depraved acts. No child should have to deal with that. So, I think it's a great thing that this man was caught. I think it's terrible that he had this porn. But hopefully they can identify the children. You know, that's always the hope when they make these busts, that they can identify who these kids are. Hopefully these kids have some kind of a record and they can bring to justice whoever needs to be brought to justice. And I know my thumbnail already showed the picture, but this is that fucking pervert right here. This is the pervert, right there, pedophile. Look at those dead eyes. He's almost smirking. Maybe I'm crazy, but it looks like he's almost like, fuck you. I don't know. I don't like him. I do not like this man. I want to punch that face. He's got a face that he's got a face you want to slap. He should get put in a headlock and then just let me just slap that fucking fat pedophile face until his eyeballs pop out of his fucking skull. And then I will skull fuck him with my own dick. And I'll show him what it feels like to get fucked in the, well, you get it. Anyways, that's about all I really have to say on the topic. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And as always, make sure to pull out. That is POO motherfucking L. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Or you could go ahead and hit the ding dong, the bell. Hit that bell. Every time you hit that bell, a transsexual will get its bottom surgery. So hit that bell if you want to. I'll see you later.
Hey, from the fucking octave. Yeah, Listen, little bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton socks. Listen, little bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton socks. Okay, hold up now, wait, think I hear the plug talk. I've been up for 3 days, so the grind do not stop. When you work this hard, your pockets get fatter, they can't walk. I'm